Ryan Salazar here with Broadcast Beat. We've got a special guest today, Shelby Smith, Customer Service Engineer at Osprey. How are you, sir?
Hey, I'm doing well, Ryan. Good to talk with you.
Good to have you back. So Osprey recently decided to add products that complement its widely used capture cards. So what prompted this decision to expand, and how is it going to help the industry?
Well, one of the things is that and now a subsidiary of Vario Systems, we have a tremendous capability in development and manufacturing that we've never had before. And so we want to take advantage of that. So we've created a couple of new lines of products. We've got some switchers, we've got some adapters and converters, as well as a new line of encoders that complement our capture cards. And the nice thing about it, I guess, is it keeps our resellers and distributors from having to ask our customers to use brand X to solve some of the problems that maybe Osprey can better solve for them.
Okay, so among the first devices in Osprey's expanded product line are the Talon G1 encoders. So I don't know a lot about those. Well, you also have decoders, but so who are these products intended for, and how do they compare to other encoders and decoders in the market?
Well, the Talon G1 it's called we call it a contribution encoder or a streaming contribution encoder. It's small. This is a tiny little device that is designed for churches or businesses or such that are doing a business critical form of encoding. They'd like to do their H.264 encoding and send it up to their CDN without much delay or without any sort of hassle. It's designed to turn it on and leave it on if you need to. So it works for broadcast users, it works for business users, it works for houses of worship, any number of people that are looking to stream a high quality stream to, say, a Wowza server or a CDN or to their Adobe Flash servers.
So Shelby, Osprey's Ceylon software encoder is another new item in your lineup. What's so significant about this product?
Ceylon is sort of interesting. It was developed by us in part because when you buy an Osprey card, there's no software that comes with it. Osprey cards work pretty much on their own. And people would call and say, well, I didn't get an encoder with my Osprey card. So we started out to create an encoder package, an encoding software package we could include with our Osprey cards. But it had to have some special features to it. One of them, it had to be AAC audio. It had to do H.264 encoding. And then we have the ability to save as an MP4 file. A lot of the free software capture devices that you can find or capture softwares you can find don't have the ability to save to file in MP4. So we wanted that. The coolest thing we have in there as a feature is the ability to encapsulate closed captions. And so we have a lot of broadcast users that need to include closed captions in their broadcast stream, and we have that capability to encapsulate those and include them in the stream to, say, an Adobe server or a Wowza server or an appropriate CDN.
So you guys just recently announced an SDI to HDMI converter. That gets me excited because a lot of things are going the HDMI direction these days. So why did you create your own conversion product, and what can people do with your converter that they can't do with others?
Well, that particular conversion product is unique in that we created it sort of to solve a problem for ourselves. It will take in an SDI signal because a lot of professional level gear is still using SDI. So we can handle a 3G SDI input. And at the same time, it's a small device, but it has two outputs. So we can loop those out to whatever device you can use and maintain that SDI signal chain. But some of us are getting really, the word's probably cheap. We want to use a monitor that's not quite as expensive as our fancy SDI monitors. And so now you can loop out an HDMI signal out of your SDI and send it to an inexpensive monitor. At the same time, we have the ability to strip off any of the SDI audio that's embedded in your SDI signal and send that to another device if you need to. It was actually created to solve a purpose for us, but it turns out that especially like in the event world, it's one of those things I think a lot of guys are going to want to have in their bag.
Well, that's pretty cool, especially with the de-embed function. That's really great. Shelby, thank you so much. Again, Shelby Smith, Customer Service Engineer at Osprey, a division of Vario Systems. Thank you so much, Shelby, and we'll chat soon, sir.
Hey, great talking to you.